Just
little bits.
a little bit, like 5 degrees. Move it 6 inches, bend it again. So I didn't count exactly. Took about 700 moves like that to make that piece. Jeez.
My question only God knows, like who chalked Big Boy on the first Big Boy?
Yeah.
An unknown Alco employee. We'll probably never know his name.
Nope, likely not.
No, those new ones are like smaller than the old ones.
No, they're same size. You know. Yeah. So like these are caps on here for flexible stable. It's got a little bit of fancy stuff in there. Sheets of those dry pipe, as they call it, removed out of the steam engine is the tube that runs from the stone. Sends power, sends steam up front to the pistons. Here's the one that came out of it. It failed on inspection, and so like we got a new piece of tube in here, and they'll be taking these ends off. We're making new ends for it and reinstalling it back in there. Basically, all this needs right now is the paperwork to be finalized, the tubes put back in, put the appliances back on, and she's ready to roll. You know. Questions, thoughts?
Leaving the U.S. coming to enter China. Welcome to China.
The forward half of the piston. Blow open, slide it right out. That's where to go in and hold up that section while we do some parking and stuff. So that's the purpose of that. Down here with that crane. Pick up just the weight off the boiler. From here, all in there, come out. Just the pieces right now. So the Challenger was built in 1943. There was only 105 of these ever built out there, and there's 2 left. And this is one of them.
There's your question. There's 2. He's grabbed them. Because they didn't need them.
So how we ended up with the Challenger, it was donated from UP directly to the nonprofit group, and for the reasons of restoration and getting it back into full service. So when in about 2 more years, it should be rolling out of here under steam and going off to pull some pastures around, just fundraising. It's 122 feet long, front end to the back of the tender. will be going to oil stuff. It will be oil, not coal. You guys can see, you know, it came in as rusty. We pulled everything off we can so far. We got to get rid of the rust, get the oil checked out, UT it, and then file our paperwork with the federal government, and hope that they let us put fire in it. Inside the boiler, so if any of them are bad, you can see that they're drilled out and they're, you know, ground back down. And so someone spent hours over here grinding, you know, hundreds of grinding wheels to get rid of all these little caps and stuff, so they could replace those stay bolts for the inspection and stuff. Yep. So that the grid work you see up there is for ultrasound, UT testing they call it, and it's just to measure the thickness of that wall, because there's no way to measure it, so you got to make sure you're still within spec, so that it can handle the pressures and operate correctly. Yeah, we're going that way now. We're going to go to the front side of that. Walk through there, you'll see like the business section, you'll see a couple bedrooms in there for the executives. It would have been most likely. There'd be a dining room, there's a kitchen up there. You can see the little, you got your little day bedrooms. You walk in there, there's a little shared bath in there.
And the shower is separate. No sitting in the shower.
But it's shared.
But still, it's a separate shower.
I know.
You know, there was just like a public bathroom in here for that wasn't in a room. More room in there, just a toilet though. This is where all the big decisions were made. Yeah.
It's like, how can we smooth things out now?
Whose money can we use? You know, everything's still original to the 69 remodel of the car and stuff. So, and that's the plan is to keep it that way, I believe, with this car, because it is the higher end business car look. You know.
Oh, yeah.
The Flagler car.
Just like this.
Flagler's a little higher end.
Yeah, but that is the exact same.
Yeah, we got our little kitchen.
We had the fire.
There's your crew room right there. That's where you're cooking.
Well, yeah.
Your baby server would have stayed. This door closes, so the stopper wore out. So.
This is, you have to hold it.
Got it?
Yep.
Just wanted to make sure.
Caboose accommodations.
Hey, you could ride his bird.
Yeah, so this is the Union Pacific Caboose. It's a C810 Caboose series and stuff. It has the higher cupola up there, where they can see the whole train and stuff. Was the reason by that. This was built in '75 in Ohio. It was out of service in 2000. Was the last time that they used cabooses around here.
Sorry, everybody else. Skinny people designed those cars.
Yeah. I think the whole railroad was built for small people. Dry pipe, as they call it, removed out of the steam engine. The tube that runs from the stove. Sends power, sends steam up front to the pistons. Here's the one that came out of it. It failed on inspection, and so we got a new piece of tube in here, and they'll be taking these ends off or making new ends for it and reinstalling it back in there. Basically, all this needs right now is the paperwork to be finalized, the tubes put back in, put the appliances back on, and she's ready to roll. You know. Questions, thoughts?
My question only God knows, like who chalked Big Boy on the first Big Boy.
Yeah.
An unknown Alco employee. We'll probably never know his name.
Nope. Likely not.
No, those new ones are like smaller than the old ones.
No, they're same size. You know. Yeah, so like these are caps on here for flexible stable. It's gotten a little bit up in there. Sheets of those.
See, just
Little bits.
a little bit, like 5 degrees, move it 6 inches, bend it again. So I didn't count exactly. Took about 700 moves like that to make that piece. Jeez.